Hello everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day. In this video I will be talking about the step up spawn. If you want to see where you can find the step up monsters, all you gotta do is go to the spotlight and then press details and you can see them yourself. So this goes for everybody, whether you're old to the step up spawn and it's like your old friend, or you're new to the step up spawn. The step up spawn is the second best spawn in this game, where you can obtain awakening material for your monsters, and is one of the most free to play friendly spawns to obtain really good monsters as well. It's like the second best, or technically speaking the first best, because the first best was kind of a glitch, I believe, or a mistake, so you could technically say this is the first best. But on top of it all, thanks to previous spawns, when the step up spawn first came out, and then when they were first doing the step up spawn, they had DJ Himigo, Elizabeth, and Water Commanders. So that being said, for all you old people that are old to the spawn, not old people, but all you ancient viewers that are old to the spawn and pretty much to the step up as a friend, you can expect to see the Commanders and the Warlords have, well, the Wind Warlord and the Commanders having the highest rates in the spawn. Keep that in mind. Keep in mind though, also, it's not going to be dead for any other monster. It is possible to get other monsters as well, but let's say out of every 2 spawns you might get like a commander, or every 1 spawn you might get a commander, or something like that. Keep that in mind. Not guaranteed, but considering how that worked in the past, these step up spawns, there's probably a high chance that you might get the Warlord or the Commanders. If you already don't have one, I highly recommend getting one. Now that Scar Vengeance is out, if you haven't seen my video on Scar Vengeance before, I will link it below. It's very important to have a commander now for guild battle because Scar is out. If you ain't got one to counter Scar, Scar will desolate your team. It will dissolve your team. It will shred your team to pieces if you ain't got a commander. But if you got a commander, easy as that. All you gotta do is activate it and bam, just like that, no more worries. Scar's not gonna destroy your team. It's literally the easiest thing to do, but it's really hard because this is the only way to do it. Or if you haven't got the awakening material you want, whether you're going for 35 just in case they come out with 35s in the future, you're going for 34s, 33s, or 32s, it doesn't matter. If you don't have the awakening material yet, or the monster you're looking for, I can recommend this, or if I were in your shoes, I would do this. You can do this all you want. I'm not saying that whatever's not going to happen, but I'm just giving you the heads up and I'm giving you a little info. Other than that, if you don't want the commanders, I would personally myself wait until they come out with another step up spawn to see if this commander thing and the warlord thing is a temporary step up or is it going to be a permanent step up. Because I myself am not sure, because in the past they didn't do these warlords and commanders, or the warlord and the commanders, so I'm not sure. But you can expect these to have the highest rates, so if you want to save up and see if they come out with the step up spawn without them, you can if you already have them. But keep in mind, everything else will not have extremely low rates, so just keep that in mind. And that's pretty much it if you're already super familiar with the spawn already. I hope you have a good day. And for the new people that are watching this, or the people who haven't done a step up spawn, or the people who are pretty much unfamiliar with this at all, if you are new to this game, especially if you're new to this game and perhaps you don't have a lot of good monsters, I would highly recommend, like, this is like major priority, I would definitely recommend doing this step up spawn. Throughout the step up spawn, you could also possibly get a second monster that is featured through the second spawn. It's not going to happen guaranteed, but since there's rates up on those stuff, and anything that has a 24 cost or higher SSR rarity, not rarity but a cost, it is more possible for it to actually happen. Then they actually have, you know, rates on the stuff. Not that it's probably going to happen. I'd say there's like a less than 10% chance, shorter than a 2% chance, but I'd say there's a less than a 10% chance of it actually happening, so keep that in mind. Going on from there, it's a 46 gen step up spawn, so if you're new to this game, all you gotta do is get 46 gems, or if you perhaps new to the spawn, all you gotta do is get 46 gems, and you are guaranteed a 32 cost or higher. Look through this slot if you need to, look through all this if you need to. It's all 32 cost or higher, so you're getting something. Before, all these monsters you see pretty much before, and like during the span time I was playing this game, I only started playing it this year. I haven't played it for years on years on years. I may be reaching my 8th, 9th, or 10th month on this game. I started playing like early February of this year. All these monsters you see before you were all pay to win at one point. They were all Divine Grace monsters, treasure spawn monsters, share bonus monsters, all those types of monsters. So they were all pay to win. You had to actually bust your bank to actually get these monsters. Get it? Get it? Anyways, that was a nut joke. Pretty much what I'm trying to get here is this is a really good discount. Even though this is a more common spawn now, it's regardless. The only difference is it's actually here to stay, unlike the special spawn. The special spawn would have been amazing if it got to stay like it was with the 15% rates, but it's not going to stay. That's the only difference. Just because it's here a lot, don't undervalue this spawn. This spawn is extremely good. Just because AT makes it more common to get doesn't mean it's not a bad spawn at all. This is actually a very good spawn. The second best spawn to get awakening material, and it is the best free to play, pay to win friendly spawn out there. With that being said, I hope this helped out, and I will see you in the next video. It's the AzureWrath, I'm out. Peace.